do you have to go into the raid though to acquire these? You start the quest at Warmrest Temple. Then doesn't look like you actually have to go into the raid until... Oh, you actually get the 2 daggers. Wow, really? What? You actually get the 2 daggers straight off without actually having to go into a raid? That's crazy. But there's like a decent quest line though to get to them. But they send you like all over the fucking place just to get the daggers. The starter daggers. I bet it's probably... I bet you have to do like group quests though to probably get them. It seems like. But yeah, you don't get to do the legendary ones. You don't get the legendary daggers until... so you got to collect 60 Elementium. It seems like a lot of these damn legendaries require some kind of Elementium type substance. Like with the Thunder Fury, you actually had to go in and get like the Elementium ore for the Thunder Fury, and oh my god, I can't remember the damn old raid now. Blackwing something. Blackwing Depths or some shit like that. So you gotta collect 60 Elementium gem clusters from the Dragon Souls raid. Then, after you collect the 60 gems, all you gotta do is destroy Deathwing and retrieve a fragment of Deathwing's jaw. Sounds simple enough. Which is the last guy in the Dragon Souls, which is the main guy of Cataclysm. And you get the 2 legendary daggers. But that's crazy. You don't even have to go into the raid instance to get like the 2. There's two different tiers of the epic quality daggers. Stage 1 of them is one's called Vengeance, one's called Fear, main hand, offhand. Then the second stage or daggers are called the Sleeper and the Dreamer, the main hand, offhand. Then the third stage, where you actually have to go into the raid and actually do work, they're called Golad, Twilight of Aspects, and Trishosh, Nightmare of Ages. Huh. Okay. I can only do one more dungeon quest, or one more dungeon raid here, and that'll max me out for my shaman. And I'll probably end the stream after this one. 4.3, this patch, 20 new mounts in the 4.3 patch. Some of these are you get from Menace of Deathwing, which I guess would be killing Deathwing himself. Menace of Deathwing Heroic Mode, you get mounts from that. The Dark Moon Fair, you get 2 mounts from them, which you have to acquire 180 tickets, though, Dark Moon prize tickets to get them. The Ruthless Dragon Gladiator's Twilight Drake, which is the Season 10 reward for being the top 0.5% in the rankings per battle group. I believe that's how they do that now, how they've been doing it. Then the Worgans finally get their own little horse mount, though there's nothing really special about them. They just look like a plain horse with no saddle. And there's three mounts that you get from the trading card game. Swift Shore Strider, Corrupted Hippogriff, and the White Riding Camel from the Wild trading card game. I bet them damn things go for like thousands of dollars on eBay. Probably if whoever gets the first few of them, probably, I figure. I've seen a lot of them trading cards, like the one that turns you into an ogre and shit. Like, yeah, they go for like hundreds of dollars. They still go for hundreds of dollars. You can look that shit up on the internet. They've got other ones here that they don't know where they come from. Spectral Griffin, Spectral Wind Rider, Swift Lovebird, Experiment 12-B, Heart of the Aspects, Swift Spring Strider, and Reigns of the Twilight Harbinger. Them come from unknown locations. And there's also another mount here, the Chromatic Dragon mount. Wow, that looks cool as fuck. Where's that? Don't know where that's coming from exactly. Just like its pet counterpart. Drop location is Heart of the Aspects is unknown. Okay, I gotta show this. This looks cool as fuck. It's a dragon. It's a golden dragon. I'll just show it over here. Out of the way a little bit, if you can see that or not. A golden dragon. I can click on that and kind of bring it up a little bit more. Isn't that cool looking? It's all shiny and gold. Don't know though where that comes from. It's an unknown location right now. Damn. It looks cool to me anyways. I wonder. Just don't know where it comes from. Probably comes from one of the raids. I would figure it'd come from one of the raids anyways. And great, now my browser. No, it's not. It's okay. So yeah, that's all the mounts. There's like more pets. There's more pets being added to the game as well. See if I can. Was there a number on the pets? You know, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be out here. There's going to be a lot of people here that's going to try to get all these mounts and all these pets just for achievement purposes. Oh, you back, Lord Jinx? What's going on? Well, I tried the XSplit and it lagged my game. I go to figure out my adjustments. It takes a little bit of tweaking. If you'll kind of follow that the website I gave you, it helped me out, and I don't hardly really lag that hard. My computer doesn't pull a whole lot. But the thing is, also don't forget with XSplit, you can't run XSplit in a full screen. It has to be a window. Remember that too. That's a big thing. You can't run XSplit in full screen. It has to be a window. Yeah, it doesn't do full screen. I don't know why. Your full screen? Try to run it in a window. Maybe that might help out a little bit. You might have to adjust the resolution of your game a little bit. Okay. Let's see. 4.3 offers 15 new companion pets. I'm about done with this. I'm just kind of skimming over it now. The Dark Moon Fairs gets its own little section of Azeroth. Gets its little island. And they've got links to the new Season 11 PvP armor sets and weapons, PvP gear. They're also changing the way the conquest points. Don't forget that you can also earn conquest points from regular battleground victories now. Oh, wow. It's a big change. And the amount of conquest points earned in rated BGs have been considerably increased. In 4.3, we're changing the daily battleground BG to reward 100 conquests for a win, up from 25. In addition, every non-rated BG you win will also give you 50 conquest points. Wow, why the fuck are they doing that? They're going to have everybody walking around in season gear. There is no limit to how many BGs you can run this way, up to the normal conquest cap. Wow, that's crazy. You're gonna have so many people walking around in like the high tier PvP gear if you do that. Like everybody, like you wouldn't have to even do arenas. What the hell would the point be? And besides, if you just want to, for bragging rights or the mounts at the end of the year, at the end of the season. And the patch notes here, just to skim through this. Raid Finder, they kind of changed around some of the achievements, 2 of them really. The achievement, Master of Alterac Valley, no longer requires the Alterac Valley Blitz. I remember so many people trying to get that achievement for that, and I actually got it before. Actually, it's pretty easy. Alterac Valley Blitz, you win Alterac Valley in 6 minutes. All you gotta do is just make sure everybody's on the same page, run down and just zerg the general. It's pretty simple with all his little buddies still alive. It's not that hard. Usually you can burn them down pretty fast if you got all 40 people to go with you at the same time. And the achievement Tobarad Veteran now requires 25 victories instead of 100, which is Tobarad is the new PvP area that was included in Cataclysm. So them are the 2 achievements that have been changed in the patch. General classes, all raid and party buffs, which grant group members 10% increased attack power, have been changed slightly. They continue to provide 10% increased range attack power, but now provide 20 increased melee attack power. So it's a fairly big change. That's including, let's see, Abomination's Might, which is the DK aura. The Spect aura for the DK. The Blessing of Might from the Paladins. True Shot aura from the Marksman's Hunter, I believe. And the Unleashed Rage, which is the Shaman's ability, which I've got right now. You can see that up there in my top corner. That's the Unleashed Rage for the Enhancement Shamans. So now, in the next patch, they'll provide 10% more melee attack power. So I get a little bit of a boost on my attack power with my Shaman. It's kind of nice. Vengeance for Protection Warriors, Protection Paladins, Blood, Death Knights, and Feral Druids have been redesigned slightly. No longer ramps up slowly at the beginning of a fight. Instead, the first melee attack taken by the tank generates Vengeance equal to 33% of the damage taken by the attack. In addition, as it updates periodically during the fight, it's always set to at least 33% of the damage taken by the tank in the last 2